My name is Nick Hager, and this is my personal vision board. We're going to start up here in the top left. This is one of my personal goals, to be a professional powerlifter in the future, if that is possible. Just, to me, strength means a lot more than just pure muscle mass or anything else, so it's really important to me. And the second thing that is important to me is being to have not only strength while lifting, but strength to do any other physical activity, so that my weightlifting can also contribute to all of my other activities in day-to-day life. I used to be a very athletic person, so I would like to get back to that eventually. Two professional goals I have is pretty much, I feel like the general public has a very skewed view on weight loss and weight gain, so that's what this picture is about. My goals in the future as a professional trainer would just be to educate as many people as I can on the basics of gaining and losing weight. And the second professional goal I have would be just making sure everybody is comfortable in their own body. The media nowadays makes everybody think that they're not up to par, and you can be comfortable in your own body and just know you're never going to look the exact same as anybody else. You can only look or feel as good as you can. So two professional things that I really want to get into are corrective exercise, such as physiotherapy. I feel like weightlifting and strength training and all of that is just one half of the spectrum. When you're weightlifting or bodybuilding, powerlifting, there's always a chance of injury. So knowing how to fix an injury or prevent an injury is very important in everyday life and in weightlifting and sports. And I also want to learn some sport-specific training, just because if I do ever get into sports eventually, I want to know what I need to do to get better at that sport without getting injured, and also having a physical edge over my opponents. So two values I have in life: I value my friends a lot, just because my family hasn't always been there for me, so the friends that I do have, they make me feel like I'm wanted, and that's very important to me, to always have a group around you that can support you. And just being happy in general. I feel like if you have a negative outlook on everything, it can affect many different aspects of your life negatively. But if you have a positive outlook on something, then it will just make everything easier for you, and you'll feel better, and you'll probably perform better if you do feel better. So I have two SMART goals. One, my personal SMART goal would be to squat 350 pounds by the end of the year. I will achieve this by constantly tracking my 1 rep max at the end of each training cycle, which my training cycles vary from 4 months to 2 months. They vary all the time. I think it is a very realistic goal for me, just because currently I can squat 320, and within the next year, I feel like if I get my diet and everything on track, I will be able to gain even more strength than I did in the previous year. And my professional SMART goal would be to get a job within the fitness industry, preferably opening up my own gym eventually, so I can reach out to as many people as I can. I feel like I've achieved this goal when I have a steady income from my gym or a personal training career that I can support myself and also support my friends and family that may need some more help in the future. It may take a couple of years, even after I get my degree and everything. It will probably take a few years to get my name out there with marketing and everything, but I feel like within the next 5 years it'll be possible for me to have a full-time training position doing what I love. And these two quotes in the bottom are just really important to me. This first one, it really helps me out when I'm feeling down or anything. It makes you know that you're not by yourself. Everybody else has already had hardships, and just this goes along with having friends, just knowing that people are always there for you no matter what kind of situation you're in. And this last one here is, I lost my grandfather a couple months ago, and he meant a lot to me. So just having someone to look up to and strive towards is always been very important to me. So yeah.